Good day, everyone. Jewel here with J7409 weather for you today, Friday, the 21st of June, 2019, the beginning of summer. How about that? Summer originally happens with the summer solstice around 11:54 a.m. this morning. Now, it's a long, long day. How much light should we have? 14.5 hours of light. So enjoy, my friends. Hope you have good weather where you are so you can enjoy the first day of summer. Now, here, of course, we're in the Eastern Pacific. That disturbance that I showed you yesterday, and, well, it looks like it may have picked up a little bit, not a lot, but we're going to keep our eyes on it. It's still an area of low pressure, and it is expected to form now, okay? It is expected to form a few hundred miles south of the southwestern coast of Mexico in a few days coming up. I'd say maybe next week. Maybe the weekend, but probably the first next week sometime. We'll see. Environmental conditions could support gradual development of this system while it moves west-northwestward through early next week. Now, the formation chance in 2 days is still 0, but yesterday, if you remember, chance of formation in 5 days was 20%, and now today it's bumped up a small percentage of 10% to 30% chance of formation through the next 5 days. There's nothing going on in the Atlantic. There's nothing going on in the Central Pacific. That's all looking good for today. We just have this one disturbance in the Eastern Pacific to watch. I hope everyone over on the East Coast yesterday survived everything okay. We did have some severe thunderstorms go by where I live, but we did not have any tornadoes or hail. That was a good thing, but boy did we have some thunder, some lightning, and some severe downpours of rain. But looking like now for this portion of North Carolina, we should be pretty cleared out for today, but we still have some rain going on up here. This, of course, is the NAM map. It's courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, so I'm going to turn it on right quick and let it roll. For today, here's what's happening for the most part. Severe weather and flash flooding is going to continue and be possible for the central and eastern U.S. through the end of this week. Now, snow, that snow I talked about yesterday, the snow is possible for higher elevations of the west with much below temperatures. And folks, some of these places are very cold for this time of the year because these anomalies of these upper level troughs, they're pretty different for this time of the year, I'll put it that way, and they're causing the cold conditions that's going to happen in the Intermountain West, Northern, Central Rockies, Northern High Plains, where some of these temperatures are going to be as low as 30 degrees below average for today and tomorrow. Now, some of these places have freeze warnings out, okay? And there's going to be some accumulation of snow in the higher elevations, say over the Wasatch and the Wind River Mountains, the Tetons, the Central Rockies, and over the northern Central Rockies. You guys might get several inches of snow possible in some of these areas. Now, favorable fire weather conditions are expected for the Southwest today and north central California. It's going to get a little windy. That's going to cause the fire conditions to rise, and you're going to be under red flag warnings for a big portion of those areas that are going on. The wind should strengthen in the southwest and in the north central portions of California for today and tomorrow, and this combined with all the dry fuels and low relative humidity, it's going to make it kind of dangerous, folks, for fire weather conditions, and we don't want any fires to break out. Those poor folks in California have had enough. It does look like, though, it's probably going to be critical risk of fire weather in these areas, and that's going to continue through today. Now, tomorrow, you might get some thunderstorms possible in the southwest, where lightning then can ignite a fire with no rain to help exhaust it. That's another problem. and it's going to be a little warmer than the average for you guys. So far as low pressure systems tracking off the northeast coast, yes, we have one, and rain showers today should lessen throughout the day in the northern mid-Atlantic and northeast areas. And that's going to bring in some cooler temperatures for these areas by either later today or by tomorrow for sure. And your highs are going to be about 5 or 10 degrees below what you've been feeling. Now, as we take a quick look at the extreme forecast map for today, I'm just going to check on the wind. And you can see now, I want to explain once again now, the green is extra calm. It's calm. That's not a lot of wind in Tennessee, going through Kentucky and in Indiana. That's pretty calm there. Where you see the yellow and the reds, that's where it should be very, very windy. As you can see, the system that's just moving off my coast, look how it is over in here. Now, up in Virginia and all in these areas today, looking like your percentage is 94% of having some extreme wind be blowing around. So you could be having some very high gusts blow through these areas of West Virginia, all DC, right on through, as you see where this red is. Now, the yellow means you have a good chance also. We'll go down here to Texas right quick, and you have a 76% chance of having some extreme wind gusts now and then. This is like where the wind's going to pick up and be a little more than it usually is. Other than that, it's looking pretty good, calm over in Idaho for the most part. But all up and down the eastern seaboard from Florida all the way up to Maine, we got a chance of some wind gusts today and some steady winds, not really bad, but a good chance of steady winds with some heavier wind gusts right in this area here. So be aware of that if you're out and about. Now, if you're on vacation, thinking about going to the Bahamas, that's a really great spot for weather right now. There's no storms in the Atlantic. It's not raining in the Bahamas at the moment, and there's no wind. So you got plenty of sun. You can enjoy the beach. Just watch out for sharks. Now, when we come to severe weather itself today, where is it expected? Well, we do have this slight chance all the way up in parts of Minnesota, North and South Dakota, a large portion of Iowa, Illinois, the southern part of Indiana, western and mid-sections of Kentucky and Tennessee, and in northern Alabama. And it moves all across to Missouri, as you can see, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, a little bit of Colorado. But as I've said before, anywhere that it is green, it depends on your heating up of the temperatures. I think this over here in North Carolina will be okay. There might be a thunderstorm pop up now and then in the western sections, but I think most of these places will be cool enough, maybe no severe thunderstorms will pop up. But we do have that enhanced chance right in here, a slight chance in these areas. So folks, you need to watch out. We're going to check out what chances of tornadoes could happen. The tornado chances seem to be small on the map, but every day some seem to pop up somewhere. So the greatest chances right now is looking like for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado. Also parts of Missouri, Illinois, large portion of Iowa, and as we move more northward, a little bit of western Minnesota, and some of North and South Dakota. Now, just remember, along with severe thunderstorms, we always have that chance of some hail. It is almost summertime officially now, and that means if you do have heating up in your areas, you do have that chance of hail. So, especially out in these areas right in here, I'd say there's probably the greatest chance of hail for today. So, keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, folks. I love you so much. Thanks for having patience with me with this cold, and thanks for the prayers. Keep sending them to me. Each day, I get a little bit better. Everybody stay safe. Still flooding's going on. You guys prepare and make sure you know what to do, and stay safe if flooding does occur in your areas. I just sum it up like that now, because there's so much going on everywhere. What else can you say, folks? The weather's a mess. Please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. And if you have any kind of weather pictures you'd like to send to me, please click Show More down below this video. Scroll down. You'll find an email address to send them to. So with all of that said and done, everybody have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each of you. And thank you so much for watching.